Hey guys, happy July 5th. This is the 5th day of the War Boss Tade July Painting Challenge. I got a little bit done today, not a whole lot. You can see I got the green on these guys. This is actually the second set of 12, because yesterday is the set of 12 that I got the brown on. I also got the green on their breeches as well, and I'm not going to pull them all up there, but believe me, I got them all done. And the main reason that these guys have their pants painted is because it takes so little time to get the breeches painted. I mean, I got all 24 of the remaining guys got their pants painted in the same amount of time it took me to do the brown on the first set of 12. But I also built, you can tell that's kind of on off balance, so I'm not even going to move it while I'm doing this. But I also built the decorative base that I'm going to be using for, it's like a little balance beam, for Fabius Bile here. So I'll need to figure out what colors I'm going to do with that. I'm thinking of I would like to try to do a little bit of a marble texture on this, but I don't know. We'll have to see. That seems a little bit ambitious in some ways, and so it could just be concrete or something to that manner. But well, this is one of the heroic bases that I got with, the GW sells the heroic bases for their guys. And I've used one or two of them. Mainly I've used them for objective markers, because they're so big. I mean, he's going to be really tall. And you can see it's a little off kilter, so it actually works well with his stance and the way he's walking. I can put him to where it looks like he's walking down the hill, and he will not seem too tilted, if you know what I mean. But woo. Okay, here we go. Let's center that. There we go. That's a little more centered. But today's big question is, what helps you stay motivated for painting? And part of what helps me keep motivated for painting is the exact opposite of what I have here on the desk, which is a giant cluttered mess. And for me, it's where I clean up the desk a little bit and get stuff moved out of the way. You see, look at that. They're taped on there. They're magic. But a clean and empty workspace helps me to not get as distracted as I would be if it was still messy. And so by keeping my stuff put up and by spending way more money on organizational type things than I ever thought I would do, it helps me get to work a little better for the painting. Another thing that really helps is to keep my projects out, on the desk, so that I will go and work on them, and I won't get childishly distracted and run off and do something else or start a new project. Because I mean, even doing that now, you can still see that I've got all these Stark miniatures that still need to be painted that are resting around here, and I'm not going to put Sansa up there because she's sitting on her painting handle. But then I've got all the Sisters Repentia. I've got the Arco-Flagellants, the whippy spank guys that go with the Repentia squad. And then back here in the back, got the plastic penitent engine that's been sitting on this giant base painting handle for 2 months now, just waiting for me to just essentially dry brush the first metallic coat and then pick out the details. It's not going to take that long. I just need to do it, but just needing to do it and then doing it are two different things. And then I've got the kernel of a Imperial Fists group that I want to build up. I want to make a 30k Imperial Fist thing, and so by trying to keep stuff off the table and trying to keep myself from building too many new things, it helps me focus and stay motivated on what I've got. Because I can easily get bogged down by all the empty kits, or not the empty kits, but the unassembled kits that I've got floating around the house. And if I sit and think about my backlog, then I'll just get depressed and realize that I will not only never get to paint all those before I die, but oh my goodness, and then all the ones that I do paint will be crummy, and I'll just feel bad, and oh geez. And so I don't think about that. And I do know that I will eventually get to paint everything that I've gotten, or at least leave them to my children once I have passed on, and then they can sell them on eBay. But motivation is what you let yourself do. Motivation is not standing in your own way when you have things to do. And motivation is understanding that sometimes you might not be in the mood, but you got to get started if you want to get stuff done. But anyway, that's it for the 5th day of July, and I will post this up here post haste onto YouTube. Been enjoying the videos, been enjoying all the works and all the shout outs, and all the old camaraderie is back, which is nice. And I do enjoy watching everyone's videos, even if I don't comment every time. I do watch them if they're posted up. Thank you guys. I hope you all have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Adios.